Y'all, watch this.
Hey, man.
I ain't telling them to kill me. They'll kill you. All that noise. All that noise. Is that my car? That must be my car. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That must be my new car. It's my first time on the day party. I tell you, must be mine. I know when y'all play games. You know it told me things. Going on outside. Go outside and get your new car. I knew it! I will fall on this ground right now! Right! Thank you, Jesus! Jesus!
I'm assuming these are her kids just because she says she knows how they play around. That's a happy grandma. Well, I assume she's a grandma too, but that's a happy mom. And this kind of reaction you can only get from someone who's put in a lot of work into their kids, who's put in a lot of work into making sure that they have some kind of stable home, something to grow up into, something to have, hardworking kids. She looked like a hardworking lady. Based on her reaction alone, you could tell that she sacrificed a lot. And her kids went and got her a nice car. That's a beautiful car. That Kia, I think it's a K4 or K5. That's a beautiful car. And this is the blessing of having kids. A lot of times people knock having kids because maybe kids cost a lot of money when you have to raise them and all of that stuff. Yeah, kids cost a lot of money from time to time. It's not $300 every day for 18 years or something like that. But when it comes down to getting kids clothes when they're growing up and stuff like that, you can be smart about it. There are a lot of resources. Salvation Army is there. You got family. Once you buy clothes for kids, you can pass them down. And all of this is her genuine reaction to her kids getting her a really nice car. I mean, you can see the neighborhood isn't the best, but it's a nice, clean neighborhood. And she's just genuinely happy. I don't think a single person can be this happy about a car. And she's sharing it with those she loves. They're around her. She the way she came out with her cane, that was funny. But you could tell grandma's got that strength in her. And people who decide to go down the route of not having kids, I want to be single, I want to work my career. This goes for both men and women. It's not just the woman thing. We all know the woman thing is what we hear all over social media, but a lot of men are choosing to go this route too because of the whole marriage thing. They don't want to risk a lot, which is understandable. But on the other side, this is what you're potentially missing. Just a genuine reaction. And when I say kids are potential, kids are potential. Kids are potential for a lot of things, including family, notoriety, taking care of you when you grow up, accomplishments, doing something in the world, holding family together. There's a lot of things that having a child is potentially extremely good for your generational line, your lineage, or whatever. And people miss out on that nowadays because they're so focused on the now. It's going to be so expensive. It can be if you want it to be. And one of the things that has become difficult in today's time is everyone thinks you have to have this level of standard for living and all of these things, which you really don't. At the end of the day, you could get kids new clothes. It doesn't have to be the most expensive clothes. It doesn't have to be the most expensive shoes. It doesn't have to be the most expensive meals. You don't have to go to a bunch of doctor's appointments if you're making sure their health is good. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I think a lot of families or a lot of people who think making a family or making kids, having kids is really expensive. When in reality, at the end of the day, it's really not that expensive. Like when you think about it, if you don't have kids, you would have spent a bunch of money on yourself anyway. But when you have kids, The money that you would indulge on yourself, a lot of the times you have to spend it on the kid. So it's not a money of kids being more expensive. It's a matter of, do I want to indulge with my own money?
And God, you got mercy for me.
Her and the whole neighborhood are happy.
Because I do everything that he tells me to do. It's paid for. Yeah. It's paid for, no payments. Holy Ghost. Good God Almighty.
That's crazy. No
Well, I got
payments.
my license in my pocket. Take this thing
Say
away
thank
from
you
me.
to Sharonda Allaby.
Oh, give me my car. I knew it. God said you're going to get a new house and a new car. Oh, I got birthday gift. I got
Mine.
birthday.
Can I hold your car?
Never gonna let I watch y'all, don't let me touch y'all car. So I said, wait a minute. I didn't have sense enough. I let everybody drive my car. Every time they touched it, I never came back. You think I let somebody touch this machine? I'm like, I don't know how to open it. I'll let you know. I just wanted to say, sorry, God. My legs
How you open the gas tank? I want to make sure you know how to get gas.
oh, my James God. I saw it out the window.
I told you she saw
The
it.
Lord said, that's your car.
I told you she saw it.
The Lord said, that's your car. It beat said, whoop. I said, oh, that's mine.
Peggy.
You don't know I got the spirit, dog.
I told
I keep
you.
telling y'all.
You did
Peeked out
say
that-
she
I
saw
said,
you.
Mommy peeked out that window
God
already.
knows everything. He knows how to tell you how and when. Help me!
You got a full
I
tank,
gotta find
but
it.
I still want you to know how to do it.
I want a gas card to go with it. One page for the.
I want a gas card to go with it. That's hilarious. She said something that I'm not sure I 100% agree with, which is God knows everything, which is absolutely true. But then God tells you when and where. Look, I don't think God tells people when and where pertaining things like this. This has nothing to do with the kingdom of God. It's not moving the kingdom forward in any way, in any capacity, at least from what I see. I'm not sure what business God would have in telling this lady, this is the car, this is the place, and when you're getting, I'm not sure, right? But I do know there are good things that come from doing the good things that God has created in this world to be good for his glory. Like, you have a big family, you're going to have a lot of people around you taking care of you. And a lot of people are forgetting what older people are going through in this generation, which is the older people who don't have any surviving family members or even kids around, or even if they had kids, they're not having anyone around them to take care of them. They're alone in their homes. If they fall and hurt themselves, they're alone. They have to call the ambulance. Their kids aren't around. They're not living with their kids. They're in the nursing homes. And the kids have essentially abandoned them. When you have a big family, you have more of a probability for people to gather around you and take care of you. But if you decide not to have a family, yeah, sure, you have a lot of friends now, you get to travel with people and all of that stuff, but at the end of the day, you're stuck by yourself. No one's going to do any goodwill favor. Who's going to buy you a car? A beautiful K4 or K5 car and gift it to you because you took care of them, you cared for them, you poured into them. And that's not to say that the stress and the hardship that comes with having kids isn't there. Oh, it's there. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel where your kids grow up and they do what they do, and you're still able to do whatever. But then when you start to age and you grow old, can you potentially move in with your kids? Did you raise them and teach them that, hey, when mommy or daddy grows up, it would be good for you to bring them into your home? That kind of relationship where they can provide for you and care for you the same way you provided and cared for them when they were younger. You're cared for when you're born and you're cared for when you die. It's a circle. And a lot of people are breaking this circle in the middle just to have enjoyment in their 40s and 50s. And then when they start to get to their 60s, 70s, and 80s, now they start to look around like, oh man, where are my people? You didn't make any. You didn't care for them. And so now you're going to be alone. And this goes for both men and women. Both of them suffer with this. But I think a lot of more women are going to be suffering with this just because a lot of women are choosing the career path. And also, it affects them more emotionally as they grow. Men, I think men can kind of deal with the choices, the consequences that comes with their choices, but it's harder for women because women are more family oriented. They want people around them. They want that love. They want to be taken care of. They want to be loved on and all of that stuff. Men can be a little secluded sometimes, but women need that kind of love. And unfortunately, a lot of women are going down this route of, I don't want a family. I just want to enjoy my life right now. So that was a beautiful video. Appreciate you guys for watching.